Do you copy? We're under attack!
Incoming transmission from Novaria.
Repeat, requesting immediate aid! Please!
Request denied. Setting new course for Caliston.
Many decisions lie ahead. None of them easy.
Hello folks, good evening and welcome to the Badger and Pal stream. I'm your host Ross and it's Monday, which means it's Mass Effect time. That was well timed, the title screen. So we're going to be carrying on with our journey through Mass Effect, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember what I did last time. Cannot remember anything. So we're going to go to the journal and see what we have. So we have Vermeer, which is our next sort of story mission to go to. I need to speak to Tali. I need to go to the Matano system. Maroon Sea Cluster. I've got a lot of stuff to do, so let's go and speak to Tali first, because she will be downstairs. Not this way. Constantly do that. I think it's Mass Effect 2 where they put the lift there. Constantly want the lift to be there though. Now I think we were going to pick up, if I haven't already, oh no, I did already, picked up the Spectre sniper pistol and the sniper assault rifle, the pistol and the sniper rifle. The only one we don't have is the shotgun because we don't use it. But it might be worth grabbing some of that Spectre stuff for the likes of Liara and Rex, because they will use those weapons. So we can if we can afford to buy it.
Looking for supplies?
I think we should get
Let's see
Rex
what you've got.
a shotgun.
You bet, Commander.
So there's the Spectre stuff, and I can afford to buy the shotgun. And can I afford to buy the pistol? I can. So I'm going to buy Liara the pistol. And I'll equip them when we next go on missions, if I can remember to do so.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes?
Yeah, I'm here to give it to you.
The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
Oh, could. You're right, but you'll be wiping them out.
It'll take years to decipher and analyze the data.
Maybe even decades, but it's worth the time. This information will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Yeah, go on, take it.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saturn and his Geth armies are defeated.
That'll do.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Ah, oh, damn it, Paragon points. Motherfucker. Could have got some more Renegade points. In fact, how close are we? Oh, we're so close to getting those Renegade points. So close. Now, looking at the journal, Maroon Sea Cluster and the Metano system. We need to go there. Do we need to go back to the Citadel for anything? Two criminals are located in the Han system of the Gemini Sigma cluster and in the DIS system of the Hades Gamma cluster. Eliminate them both. That can be easily done. Okay, we've got quite a lot of stuff here. Plenty to keep us busy. But first we'll head back up to the galaxy map and we'll take it from there, see what we're doing. Up we go, upstairs.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
And of course
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Just doing what I do, you know, being the hero everybody needs. Okay, so we're not going there. We need to go Hades Gamma for something. Antaeus. I'm trying to remember where we need to go now. This, there was someone here. We need to go to this place here. So let's start looking through these planets. So Jatar has nothing. Niaram has a survey. Klensal is where we can land, so I'm going to guess they're probably there. Raisha, we surveyed that. I just got something. Turian insignia, but I found something else. I don't know what it was, but I got experience and money for it. Okay, so yeah, we want to take Liara, we want to take Rex. That is our squad that we use. And then I can give them their new Spectre level weapons. Actually, no, that might have been the thing. We might have been going back to the Citadel to get Rex weapons. Armour, even. Rex's armour's shit. Now see, this is a thing I've noticed, right? This controller seems to be a little broken. Seems to want to pull right. So we've got a Syndicate hideout, some anomalies and debris. So let's go straight for the hideout. I think what I've done is I've maybe dropped my controller and it's not sitting quite right anymore. Every now and then the stick wants to move to the right. Which isn't so much an issue in Mass Effect. It is a bit more of an issue in games like Forza, GTA, where they control your steering. Okay, that's like a sheer cliff. Around the corner, up here, come on. I can scale that. It's not that big. So base is down there. There's some rock here. I need to scan. Platinum. Platinum's pretty rare. It's a nice heavy metal. Hello boys.
Enemy sighted.
Right, okay. You can go. equipment. Gotcha. Rex, buddy, take this new shotgun. And I'm going to give you a nice upgrade. Let's give you a rail extension, shall we? Get you doing some more damage. And then Liara, I'm going to give you a new pistol. And you can have, I guess, another rail extension. Because it's all I've got. Is there any actual better armour for her? No. Yeah, look there, see it flicked right, it wasn't me. I've got the best armour that I can feasibly wear. Oh, that's got much higher shields. I'll switch to that, I think. Yeah. The damage protection is a little lower, but the shields are massively, are a massive improvement. And in Rex, unfortunately, you are wearing the best armor we have for you. Look at my shield bar now. Okay. I'm going to take out my assault rifle. We're going to be fighting close quarters. I want those extra shots. Hello, boys and girls. Man's insane. Okay, just you go ahead and overload. Rex, buddy, move. Right, okay. I don't need to use shield boost. Put that thing in there. I'll give myself immunity. And I can sit out here and just go ham with the assault rifle.
Now is not the time.
There's somebody around here. Go on, pop your head out.
Enemy is everywhere!
Oh, that's the crime boss himself. Oh, he's stasis. Although he is invincible. Switch to the pistol. Crime Lord defeated Helena was right. These guys had quite the operation going, but that's all going to change. One down, just one more to go. There was a door over here. I want to see what's through here.
Negative contact.
No, nothing. That's a drill. Is there anything over here? Or are we just going to get faced with another drill? Oh, we have a door. Ah, there's loot. Oh, there's a couple bits of loot. Okay, doesn't look like there's much else. So back out we go. Oh, there's an upgrade kit here. Did I see something there? Mount. Oh, I can mount this? Oh, look, medical kit. Sneaky. No, I've not seen mount actually come up before. I find it interesting that all the mines in the game are built in the same way. Like, that must be regulations. Okay, back out into the frozen hellscape. So I need to go like up that hill. Okay, I need to go up that hill. Jesus. Look, there's something up there, look. You guys see that? I mean, there's something here, but there's something up there as well. Rex, pal, fuck off, you're in my way. Can't do anything with this, can I? No. What does this come up as on the map? An anomaly. Right, let's see if I can get to the top of this hill.
Securing point.
Mummified Solarian. And another medallion. Okay, we'll go back down and see if we can actually get something out of this one. But it doesn't look like it. There's obviously nothing we can do there, it's only just like a bit of space junk. So we shall go over this way, grab whatever debris is up here. Oh, it's that tiny thing there. Jesus.
Take cover.
Okay, we have a squad level up. Let's not forget to do this. I am going to give myself another point in commando, I think. Yes, increases damage with all weapons, improves immunity, marksman and assassination abilities. So let's go and do that. Liara, gonna give warp. And Rex, you've got a new shotgun, let's use it. And we will return to the Normandy. Right, so let's see what other places we have to go to. The Hades Gamma Cluster. I need to eliminate the second one. Gemini Sigma Cluster. Now, which one? It was the hand system, I think. Okay, so we can survey Paravan. For Crothu, we have nothing from that. Patatalis, can survey that. Mavigon, we'll come back to, because that's obviously where they are. And Huntingtu, there's nothing, so I'm gonna land on Mavigon. God, it's obviously very snowy. We've been to a lot of ice worlds. That's something I've noticed. Like a lot of ice worlds. Okay, so we've got debris over here, and then Syndicate hideout over there. We have some rocks up here by the looks of it. Gotta have them rocks. I'm on a question mark. Oh, it's a level 2 hazard. So being out here, when that bar fills, we basically die. Or we start dying, I can't remember. There's a little black box. Discovered an ID tag. Now this looks like Thresher Maw territory to me. Screams like ambush. We've got an exoskeleton. A nice armour upgrade. Onwards, noble steed. There we go again. I was saying this last time we streamed. The front right tyre seems to always be flashing red. It seems to take damage. I don't know if it's just that tyre takes more impact from terrain, or if it... Well, I've not been shot since I landed. I do need to get more on the gel though, so I can actually fix this if it goes all tits up. Looks like they might have turrets. Those red dots on the map are awful big. Usually an indicator that there's either a vehicle or a turret active. Visibility is what you would call shite. Okay, let's try and edge ourselves around here. Oh, are they at the top? They are at the top. Which means I need to go up it. So where do I go to go up it? Defend yourselves now, dicks. That's an Alliance heavy turret. That's not criminal shit. That's like Alliance army shit. Thankfully, it's quite weak. Okay, so this looks a bit more like an actual base. In the last place, the last place looked like just a little mining effort. This looks a bit more fortified, a bit more substantial. Maybe we get a bit more of a fight now. And again, we're going to be sneaky through here. Because Shepard's got like thighs of steel. The man does not skip leg day. In fact, let's see if we can get a sneaky shot off with the sniper rifle before they realise we're here. Okay, this place is like built for defence. Look at it. Can't see a single one of them. That's a Krogan. That is a Krogan. Give me immunity.
I'm on it.
Give me an assault rifle. Liara, I need you to move. Oh my god, there's a man up there. Right, sniper rifle. They have a sniper at the back there, he needs to die. Come on, that hit him. Come on, poke your head up. Right. No, don't want to use Unity, I want to use Overload on him. There's one more at the back there. So, oh, it's the crime boss himself.
I will destroy you.
Second crime lord defeated. That's both of them. No doubt Helena Blake will be overjoyed to learn that these two scum are no longer a problem. All thanks to my heroic efforts.
All targets eliminated.
He hit the ground quite hard. There was some thud. Let's see what loot we can get. Right, medical kit. Medical kit. We seem to be maxed out on Medagel. Well, this was well worth coming to. Doing these two little crime lords. Wetware kit. Oh, biotic implants. They might be a little better than what we currently have. I think the Ara's the only one kind of benefiting from them right now. Yeah, got it. Yeah, let's have a look. Biotic apps, yeah. See, the Unity app gives her a higher duration, but the power bonus isn't as much, but the cooldown's much better. The Gemini app doesn't give her any duration at all, but the power bonus is lower, but the cooldown's much faster. Let's go with the Unity. I kind of wish I could recall myself back to Normandy from here, but no, I've got to walk all the way back outside. So we've done that. Then we need to go back to the Citadel, so that's fine. Oh, we need to go back to the Citadel and tell him about that, that's fine. Embassy. Pinnacle missions, Pinnacle Station. Okay, let's get back to Normandy and then we'll take it from there. It's loud when you come outside. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so the Maroon Sea cluster is somewhere we need to go. Let's start from the bottom. Let's start from the very bottom. All the way down. So, nothing to do with that. Need to go back to the Citadel. Hades Gamma cluster. Now, I think I just left there. I did, I just left there. We're going to Antaeus. Okay, so it's not a gecko. It's not Edmos. But there was some gas there we could thingy. Ploba might be my favourite name for one of these planets. Imagine like going like, oh, somebody comes up to you, well, where did you spend your holiday? I spent it on Ploba. And again, taking Rex, taking Liara. where are we going? So we have an anomaly, a research base, debris, and an anomaly. So what we'll do is we'll go over here first. Do the first anomaly, research base, debris, anomaly. So it looks like a trip to the Citadel, or back to the Citadel, is on the books for us. I think what we'll do is we'll try and get all these little side quests sort of done to the point where we can go back to the Citadel, hand all them in, and then we'll go to Vermeer. That's our next sort of story place.
Redeploying.
This is like a giant sort of space poo toilet. Or it's the, like, escape pod that R2-D2 and C-3PO came down and look at it. Right, research base. Let's go. Oh god! Pressure mark. Where is it? It's gonna come out again, it's gonna come out next to me. Bring it down. Shoot her. These things are huge. And they're so hard. It got me instantly. Instantly. It's been a while since we had a death. It's been a while. To be honest, it was a little expected. And it's not, at least it's not a very big setback. What I want to know is, how did Thresher Maws get, like, spread about the galaxy like this? Who's caused this? Stop at the space toilet that Rex is apparently needing to use. Okay, here we go. Time to fight a Thresher. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Never stop moving. Keep moving, keep moving. Oh, it's nearly dead. There we go. Okay, we've got the research base.
This place looks abandoned.
It does look abandoned, you're right. It probably is abandoned, considering nobody has thought to come outside and check why there's a tank in the middle of the base. My guess is it's got something to do with the building over there.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Could be answers at the excavation site.
Rex, you are speaking my language. Over this way. My butt looks good in this. I'm just a straight man talking about his computer game character. Now, what are we expecting to go through? Are we expecting like Geth? Arachnid? Husks. Come on, get closer. Okay, I need to put overkill on. Just rinse these guys. Shields are failing.
I have heard of this before. Whatever alien technology the survey team unearthed must have turned them into mindless fanatics, machine cultists.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Look at it, that's clearly like Reaper technology. Oh, there's a crate over here. Doesn't look like I can get through these doors. Woo! Fall back! It's a trap! Rex, you need to move, pal. Jesus. That accounts for all of the Exogeny survey team. They were converted to cybernetic husks by similar devices to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they came to be buried on a frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery, because it's not Geth tech, it's Reaper tech. Put it together.
It's over now.
I'm not gonna lie, was surprised by the doors just opening and husks being there. Okay, we're back outside. Right, let's go to the debris over here. And then we'll get the anomaly, and then we'll head back to Normandy and do our next little side quest. I feel like we're making good progress. We've done about 3 side quests. We've been at this 45 minutes, so that is about 15 minutes of side quest. It's not bad. And then hopefully if we get all these done in this stream, next stream will be all Vermeer. Which I think will be our 13th stream, and it'll be on our main planet. Oh, I'm seeing hostiles on the minimap, look. Little red triangles. I say we Dukes of Hazzard them. Run them over. Electronic skill too low? What? No. No. God damn it. When we come back here, right? Like, I don't mean here, I mean like when we look at the quests and we find one, it's like 20, like 19 out of 20 that we've got, it's going to be that. And it's going to be because I didn't have electronics high enough. I need to put some points into that next level up. Because the combat's starting to feel fairly easy. Don't feel like I'm particularly scared. The Spectre gear is probably helping a lot there. But I don't feel like I'm having any like really hard battles like I did in the earlier streams. So maybe put some points into non-combat skills is needed now. Oh, what's this? Discovery. This device is transmitting tight beam signals to geosynchronous orbit. This disrupts the survey team's GPS satellites, causing them to crash nearby. Okay. Back to the Normandy. Okay, journal. Assignments. So we still need to go to the Maroon Sea cluster. The Horsehead Nebula. Pinnacle Station, Pinnacle Station. Okay, so in Horsehead Nebula, we will go there. So Horsehead Nebula, let's find you. There's Maroon Sea. We need to go there at some point. Oh, there we go. Horsehead Nebula. So it's Pax, which is where Noveria is. We've been there. So Strenuous. So Yonthorol is not the planet that we need to go to. It's a fun name though. Come on. Axwin? Again, not the planet we're looking for, but that is a difficult name. And Titara? Not the planet we're looking for. Again, an interesting name. Traylin. Fairly easy to say, but not the planet we're looking for. Thessalgon? Again, not the planet we're looking for. Am I missing one? Am I missing a planet? Or is it not there? Oh no, I missed this one up here. Fortuna. Right, Maganless. Jesus Christ, Ross. We'll survey it and we'll find Turian stuff. Therumolon. Again, we'll survey it. Jesus Christ, I'm butchering these names. I'm not going to try that. Right, okay, back to the other planet it is then. Give the game a quick second to load. So it looks like we are going to need to go to here, the engineering outpost. So what we'll do is we'll stop here, here, and then here. It looks like there's some rocks up this way. I went past it. I wasn't paying attention. Wow, that's really small. Usually when we find these rocks, they're quite big. That one was really small. You could easily miss that actually if it wasn't on the minimap. Like, if we didn't have the pop-up, then you would very easily miss that. This is quite a barren world. What have I done? What have I done? A desolate hellscape. So I think I need to go...
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Okay, I'm making a dog's dinner of this.
Moving out.
Right, so now I'm going to here. Get up over here. Well, I'll make up that hill. Could you imagine being sat in this tank right now? Getting thrown about all over the place. Like that right there, that's a snapped neck.
Let's go.
Found another Turian insignia. A fair number of them now. Right. Engineering outpost. Needs to go. Okay, so we're going to have an actual, like, proper base to go through now. Oh god.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Why is there a gun on
With
your
my
back?
former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine.
That's why.
I could not have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserve it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
I'm giving you one chance to live through this. Shut this gang down.
I cannot believe you place such a high priority on stopping such petty, victimless crimes. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would
Give me more
die
renegade
before
options. Come on, let
going
me
to
shoot
prison.
her.
I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
No.
I was offering life, not freedom. Come along peacefully, or I will take you down.
Yeah.
A pity. Neutralize the Spectre!
Right, Liara, move. Liara, right. Go over there.
Hold the line!
That's what you get. When she lands, I'm going to shoot her in the face. Or not.
Enemy is everywhere! Hold the line!
Good will do.
Hold the line! Hold the line! Hold the line!
He's gone.
Go, go, go!
Is he? Rex. Don't make me put you in the corner. You see what I did to Liara?
Enemy is
Good to you.
everywhere!
There's one down the far end of the corridor.
Enemy is everywhere!
He's down. There's one more by the looks of it. Oh, he's over there. Oh, he's a Krogan. Helena Blake lies on the floor, bleeding from her wound. She looks at you with a wry, respectful smile and opens her mouth to speak. But only blood comes out. A moment later, she's gone. Your work here is done. That's surely got to get us a good few renegade points. Oh, I got some, but not enough. Right, electronics needs to go up. Said I would do that. Rex, why not take a point and throw? Now, let's see what gear she had lying around. Can't go through that door. There's a medical kit. So I'm guessing I don't need to go back to the Citadel now. If she's been dealt with. Oh, there's a weapons locker along here. It's a harpoon. Right, what have we got in here? Technician's kit. Some fancy gambling stations? I think I've seen these in the Presidium. So this is apparently a hard one. And some Medigel. We've got loads of Medigel now. So we will still need to go back to the Citadel, but that's one less stop to make, I think. And I'm done on this planet, so back to the Normandy. Journal. So, we need to go to the Strena system at the Horsehead Nebula and search for signs of Goroth's brother and his ship. We were just there. Or are we here now? I can't remember. Go to the Citadel. Right, let's see where we are. It's a Strena system and I'm looking for a ship. Strena system's up here, isn't it? Yeah. Well, obviously didn't. I never spotted it. Back we go. There's a ship here somewhere. Ah, look there. The Majesty is a Kowloon class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict. All compartments are exposed to space, and the fusion plant is leaking. Damage is consistent with the ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. Registry private owner Captain Willem. A faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from sublight nuclear engine drive, leads towards the nearby planet. So we're landing here now. I thought we were going to get to board the ship. Cool. Oh my god, right, okay, we've got lots of stuff to do here. So that's the quest. Let's go down here. I made a discovery and I clicked A too quickly to realise what I'd discovered. So we'll now go up to here to this abandoned camp. So what we find up here. Is there something over here I can press? Discovery. There appears to be no one left at this camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of former occupants. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Okay, so lots of stuff to go and look at. So do we think that the crew from the ship were captured by pirates and that's an old pirate outpost? Is this on the map? Yeah. Quickly go and stop at this one because I'm right next to it. Might as well. Big bit of wreckage. Oh, I messed up. It's twice now in this string I've done this. I nearly did it there as well. Looks like a crashed probe of some sort. No, 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 no. Oh, this area is real small. There we go. Electronic skill 2. God damn it. Okay, so I've done that one. We go up here now. This is a busy little planet. Oh god, that was a bounce. There it is, big brown lump of rock. Let's see, now we go up here to this anomaly. This side quest is probably going to take me more than 15 minutes. Just because there's so much stuff to stop at on this planet. The beacon was a geth trap. It's a trap. The wheels are damaged. Oh, look at that! Tokyo drifting. Although the Mako has taken a lot of damage. Maybe running them over is not the best thing to do. Okay, let's stop and fix the Mako because I'm getting red all over that dash. While we're doing that, we'll set up our marker for the next bit we need to go to. It's in this hole. And lastly, we'll actually go and do the quest that we're here for, the mercenary camp, which looks like it's got turrets. I wonder if I can shell it from here. Yes, the answer is yes. I can shoot all the way from here. Apparently they can shoot back. There's one more turret just around here, I think. Using that main cannon on infantry is just insanity. Like, it absolutely decimates them. Not great. Could have turned a bit quicker there. So clearly we're in for a fight when we get in here. That was brilliant. Okay,
Enemies everywhere!
maybe fall back from here. Yeah, I know, I'm trying to hide. There's some Krogans and I don't like Krogans.
Blood shields!
Rex, protect me. One thing I want you to be alone. Rex, your race are assholes. I don't want you to know that. Rex, buddy, go stand over there. You know what? Unity.
Take him down. I'll kill you.
Is there people in here? Nope. Must have to go upstairs.
Standing around.
That was a bit of a tougher fight. I quite enjoyed that one. Just because I think they had like 2 Krogan. So power junctions and there's a crate at the end. I like that. Sell or salvage some stuff at your earliest convenience. Well, he's dead. Although his eyes are moving, look. Anomaly identified. You've discovered the corpse of Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. I'm going to take that because that's probably for his brother, I think was who sent us here. That's everything. Back to the Normandy. Starting to see a lot of the bases actually set up like this. I wonder if they go like as you level up throughout the game, they give you different base layouts. Close that door on myself. Okay, journal, what have we got? Maroon Sea Cluster, we need to go there. Pinnacle Station, we can ignore that. Citadel Tower. Citadel Tower. Okay, so we just need to go Maroon Sea. I think is what it was. If I remember right, is this one here. So it's Caspian, Vostok, and Matano. I think Vostok is the one I need to go to. So let's see if it's any of these planets.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet
here we
below,
go.
Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Okay, we'll go there in a minute. So we need to survey planets and that first. Big chunk of money there. Oh, this planet seems familiar. I remember this planet from my first playthrough. There's hostiles over there. I feel like I should go and investigate. Oh, Thorian creepers. There's some rocks up here, isn't there? God damn it. I want to try and get you guys like kind of clump up so I can do like one big shot.
Take cover.
But I can't actually get the gun to aim low enough. There we go. Let's grab these rocks. Hey Raven King, welcome to the chat. No, this is my second ever playthrough. My first one was, oh god, it was back when I was in high school, which was about 11 years ago. I have made a grave mistake here. I'd have a business called Dong Building LLC, specialising in building space communities made out of dong-shaped buildings for aliens. How long has it been since your last playthrough? Yes, accidentally answered that without actually reading the question there. About 11 years since I last played through this. And I'm making some terrible mistakes here. What is this? Help. I need a young priest and an old priest. I don't think this is worth it. Personally, I don't think any rock in the galaxy can be worth what I'm having to put this thing through. Like, look at this. But everybody's perfectly fine getting out of that. Like, if physics was real in this game, everybody would have every bone in their bodies, like, just annihilated. I'm up, go to time shenanigans on Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is a good game. Although I haven't played it long. But it is good fun. I miss the old Destiny 1 raids. Now I've got to clean this thing again. I'm not going to get out of here. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Back to Normandy. Land again, because that's going to be quicker. And me trying to scale that mountain. Here we go. Oh, the game didn't like that for a second there. Raven King 64 says, I'm going to be honest, I'm never really down with messing with time. I don't want to get in trouble for breaking time. Isn't that like the first rule of time travelers? Don't really mess with time. Like, you can watch, but you can't touch.
Heading to position.
Can I do anything here? Nope. It's nice to see that the Thorian things are still going though. I guess you're right. Time. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading your thing. Oh, here, override it. Yeah, Raven King. I think you're probably right by saying, but time travel itself is messing with time. I'm just gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. I kind of want to keep that though. See if we can give Liara some better armor. Now that we've actually got some options for her. Like, that gives her better tech biotic protection, but it's really shields and damage protection I want. I'm not impressed by any of that armour, to be honest. Raven King, I don't know what you mean by it's not like you have a choice, you're basically trying to prevent your own death. Bot from accounting has written, put a Discord link in. If I die permanently, who's going to be the hero of the story? Well, that's why, right, you have children, because then they become the hero. They carry on your legacy. Right, where am I going? What am I trying to achieve here? Could you imagine trying to fill out the insurance claim for this vehicle? And you crashed it. How did you crash it? Well, I was climbing a mountain, and I had 6 wheels, but only one of them was touching the mountain, and the rest were all in the air. Yeah. Why were you climbing the mountain? Because there was some rocks that I had to go find. Like, no company would pay out on that. Okay, while I'm grabbing this, folks, that link that is in the chat just now in the Twitch chat, if you're watching this on YouTube later on, it'll be in the description below, is a link to our community Discord. Feel free to join. You can speak to us, recommend games, give us feedback, all sorts of stuff. We're getting notifications on when we go live as well. We'll go there now. There's like a weird sort of pollen in the air on this planet. I only notice it like every now and then. It's when we stop I notice it. Yeah, but if they ask, you can tell them you're a Spectre and that they can ask at their own risk. Fair enough. Although to be fair, like in this game, you become a Spectre and they make a really big thing of it at the start of the game. Like, oh, you're a Spectre. You know, you're the only human Spectre. It's a great honour. And then you get out into the actual world and everyone's like, yeah, so what? You're a Spectre. I'm still going to shoot you. I don't care if you're a Spectre. I'm still going to try and put a sniper round through your skull. Can't actually remember a single character I've met in this that goes, oh my god, you're a Spectre. Like, other than the Conrad fan guy, he's a bit creepy. Other than him, am I meant to climb that? How on earth am I expected to get over that mountain range? Now I remember this. Why I remember this planet, because it's shit. It's ass, is what it is. Me and a buddy are working on a crossover story of Mass Effect and Monster Hunter. We'll do criminals turn themselves in. That's true. They don't turn themselves in. So, Raven King 64. This crossover you're working on between Mass Effect and I'm not going to make up this hill. And Monster Hunter, how exactly does that work? Because I've never played Monster Hunter, but from what I've seen, they feel like very different games in terms of setting. Yeah, I'm not getting up this hill. So let's try a different route. Is there a way? Apparently there is a way. Oh, can maybe scale up there? That might be my way. through here if I follow the grass. It's my green road. Green road to victory. Although this looks treacherous as fuck. Come on. And over the lip. This is by far one of the worst planets I've had to drive on. Tell me I did not come all this way for some little box. I did. I came all this way for a little box. Right, and you get to here. This might be easy though, there seems to be a little path I can go up here. And the Mako's managing it. Okay, Raven King 64 says it's called Hunter Effect. Well, the Citadel said, okay, let's explore what's beyond Relay X. So they give 2 ships under the Asari Rydia twins. I don't know how you pronounce that. The Go Sign. Mass Effect characters are all on board. They find them are on board. They find the Monster Hunter planet, and the one ship is shot down because Valstrax crashed right through it. I'm going to assume like a Valstrax is like a big animal from Monster Hunter. Because again, haven't played the game, so if there's anything that's like specific to that, I will be clueless. Okay, thorium creepers. Meet high explosive rounds.
Heading out.
Okay, I have a funny feeling we're going to get more creepers in here. Feels weird saying that and it not being like related to Minecraft. Like when anytime I hear the word creeper, I just instinctively think the things that blow up in Minecraft. Right, there's bound to be some through the store. Yep. Dinged. These guys are just experience farming, really. You all clear?
I think we're done here.
Liana thinks we're done here. I reckon there's still a good like 80% in this facility to walk through. Okay, when you go that way, so we're going to go this way and check this door out first. Don't need any Turian armor. It's like pointless to us. We don't use. We're going for the achievement to get to just use Liara and Rex. Okay, so Raven King 64 says Valstrax is an elder dragon, a category of monster for monsters who don't fit into any other category, are not fully understood and possess enough power to be compared to natural disasters. Specifically, Valstrax is what you'd get if a jet engine and a dragon had a baby. Right. It's known as the Red Comet Dragon. Blazing through the skies, it just has a habit of crashing into airships and other monsters without even noticing. To be fair, if you're going at like the speed of light, at that sort of speed, and you hit something, there's not a lot you can do about that. Okay, I think I need to do some... Well, I need to do a level, and I'm going to get more electronics, because I keep running into stuff that needs that. VR's got Master Warp now. Rex went to get another one of his assault rifles. I think we need to like get rid of some equipment. So the Turian armor can go. The biotic amps can go. Sniper rifles, you don't use them. The gladiator armor can go. It's not much better. Along with the Phoenix, I can't wear it. Right. Let's go and see what's through this other door. So Raven King 64 says, well, not the speed of light, more like Mach 1, but yeah, it's capable of avoiding things like mountains, but living things don't register when it's moving at full speed.
Rescuers?
Oh, we've
thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
Oh, these were the guys that were investigating the Thorian. Right, I need answers to this.
Not so fast. First you're gonna tell me why this place is overrun with Thorian creepers.
How do you know about the Thorian?
Because I killed it, bitch.
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants.
Clearly not.
Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
What did you expect? You couldn't really believe those things were safe.
We knew there were risks, but I thought we'd taken all the necessary precautions. I didn't mean for this to happen. Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
Oh no, there absolutely is, yeah.
Too many people died here. Their blood is on your hands.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
I need to do the renegade option. Renegade option would probably be to take the money and bolt. But I could also kill her.
This isn't about money. It's about justice. Blood for blood.
That's not going to happen. Open fire. Open fire!
Yes, renegade points. That was oh my god. Exogeny's second-rate mercs proved no match for a trained Alliance Marine. With the last of the science crew dead, there's no reason to linger here. She was obliterated. Holy fuck. Right, okay. Raven King, back to what you were saying there. So, it achieves this incredible speed by taking in air through its chest cavity and then shooting it in compressed state mixed with the dragon element through its specially designed wings. Sounds badass. Yeah, like I was saying before I opened the door and got into a conversation there, it probably can avoid the mountains because it probably learns where they are. They don't exactly move. You know? Mountains tend to be pretty static. Whereas airships are not. I can't get over how quickly, like, it was just one shot into that canister and boom, she was all over the room. Like, that was brutal. Okay, so back to Normandy, and then we'll check how we are doing on our quests. Metano system, we need to go there, okay. Everything else is Citadel, so we just need to find Metano. See if any of these planets have anything interesting for us. Chaska does, but we'll come back to that. We don't want to land, we want to survey them all first and then we'll land. Apple. No, it wasn't this one, it was the other one. Okay, Raven King 64 says Elder Dragons are incredibly powerful and difficult to study as their immune systems are powerful, making them immune to tranquilizers and traps. They're rare, but they were actually once common before the age of the ancient civilization. So is this all lore that's in Monster Hunter, I take it? Right, okay, so I've got an anomaly there, a bunch of civilian structures, and then some debris. Nope, not getting up that hill. Not at that angle anyway. Okay, Raven64 says, Lord, yes, the ancient civilization, the master craftsman, even life was simply another material. They even built a massive steel spire out of metallic hides of thousands of Kushala Diora. It says I am getting stuck all over the place because I'm not paying attention to where I'm driving. This is why you don't text and drive, kids. You end up halfway up a mountain, all 6 of your tyres struggling for grip. There's no like AA or RAC down here. There's no breakdown cover. that's quite pretty, that. Grab a quick screenshot of that. Well, this looks ransacked a little. Oh, a protein data disk. Need one of them. I thought I did that right. Oh, it's all Turian armor anyway. No use to us. It's a waste. It was a waste. There's rocks all this way. I keep looking over expecting more from Raven King on, like, just educating me on Monster Hunter. It's a game I've spoken to people at work about, and they've all said it's really good, but it's a big time sink. Like, you need to commit a lot of time to play the game. Which right now is not something I've got. I'm like currently trying to look for like games that are quite short to play just now. Okay, I need to get up and over this hill. There appears to be some bad guys down there.
Goddess have mercy. The entire colony must have been transformed.
Oh, they're husks. You get to fight some Geth.
Looks deserted.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, that's a Star Wars reference. Did everybody get that? I'm just using all my powers on this one guy. Come on. Charge me, I dare you. Come on, come around the corner. Okay, Raven64 says they upset the balance of things. However, when they created the equal dragon weapon made for the, from the corpses of 30 elder dragons. I feel like I'm missing a lot of lore here. Is it one of those games that just like it goes real in deep, like in deep with the lore? Well, there was just the one room. Is that all? Let's do some quick deleting of stuff. Okay, here's Raven 64 with more lore. The world responded with an appearance fatalis, an elder dragon that inspires fear in everything that lives, even other elder dragons. As it hates all that breathes. In 2 days the world was set aflame and the ancient civilization was no more. I've learnt a lot about Monster Hunter without ever having to play it tonight. Right, let's go see what this debris up here is. Electronic skill too low. Great. More levels required. We've got another colony building over here. You're dead. You're dead. All coming this way. May have almost hit myself with that. They're including a fair bit of loot and medical aid now. Could have used that like earlier on in the game when I had bosses to fight. Oh, there's something down there. Okay, Raven King 64 says the monster hunters themselves are descendants of super soldiers created by the ancient civilization and were so sturdy and resourceful enough to survive this catastrophe and found themselves in a world set back to the Stone Age. I messed that up. So we've got one more civilian structure to clear out. And it's just over this way, I think. This hill, maybe? Okay, this one looks a bit more like a bunker than rather than a building. Now, it's been husks all the way through. I'm just going to charge this one because I can deal with husks. Rex isn't getting away. What's he doing?
Area secured.
There's something in the back here. Oh, there's a terminal. A colonial pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. Original will take the amps. Mind them. We're back up to 150 items already. Okay, that's just an empty room. Right, back to the Normandy, I think, because that should be that quest now done. Yeah, it is. Okay, Raven King 64 says, Vitalis truly is a fearsome creature. Spiteful in its actions, it will reduce cities to rubble, and will use its flames to melt down the corpses of fallen warriors onto its hide, strengthening it. It sounds like, what's the big baddie that's in the new Godzilla film? It's got like 3 heads and it's a dragon. It just reminds me of that, the way you're describing it. Back to the Citadel. Ruben King 64 says it actually has a classic European dragon look to it. It's just like the way you were describing how it acts reminds me of it, rather than like maybe the description.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Actually, that's the thing, I haven't spoke to the crew in a while. I'll maybe do that at the start of the next episode. Or the next stream that I do in this. We'll go around and we'll speak to the crew. And kind of get their feelings on what we've done so far.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Oh, who's this waiting for me?
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
What do you want?
Admiral, I'm on urgent business with the Citadel. Is there something you need?
Let's get one thing clear, Shepard. You might be a specter to the aliens, but to me, you're just another junior officer. Be respectful. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
Oh, did they now?
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
What do you fucking speak about my
This
ship
ship
like that?
saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
I don't think you can.
Normandy is an Alliance warship, but she's on loan to the Citadel. That means she's not in your chain of command.
I believe there's something wrong with my ears. Did you just contradict me?
You're fucking
This
right,
ship
then.
is Council property right now. So, respectfully, please clear the gangway.
Have it your way, Commander. But expect me to file a report on this.
Yes, more renegade points. I'm so close to getting that achievement.
You are unlike the other Krogan I have met, Rex. You do not share the bloodlust of your people.
When you're young, you go looking for every fight you can. You get older, you realize the best fights will find you.
I like having Liara and Rex because they seem completely opposite ends of some sort of spectrum in terms of characters. Like Liara just wants to learn, Rex just wants to fight. Oh, it's the reporter. This is where I can get some good renegade points.
Commander Shepard? Khaleesa been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Maybe.
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
Maybe.
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Oh, I'm honored to be a Spectre.
Spectres
truly.
represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
I think they know not to ask me to work against my own people.
I think our viewers will be glad to hear that, Commander. You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about
punch
it?
in the face.
I've had enough of your snide insinuations.
There it is. Here comes the punch. Boom. Out.
You son of a bitch! I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Your career is over.
Come on, give me the renegade points. Give me the achievement. I think I need to go to the tower. Yeah, Rex is quite old and Liara's quite young. It is a weird punch. It's somewhere between a haymaker and an uppercut. It's strange.
No, I'm waiting to... Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
You sent a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
Yeah,
I found them. What was left of them. They ran into a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Okay, good. That's not my
I don't
issue.
have time for this.
You've already done enough, Shepard. The rest is up to me.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mix of a punch and a slap a bit. Yeah, it's definitely an odd punch. Like the sound effect, you know, tells you that there's some weight and force put behind it, but the actual motion itself doesn't carry that. I need to speak to you now, don't I?
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
He's dead.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his
Yeah,
ship
probably.
dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
Oh, let's go for
False
it.
hope
Be
doesn't do
harsh.
anybody any good.
Be harsh.
Maybe. But sometimes I think false hope is better than no hope at all. Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Some more renegade points. That'll do me. So yeah, the reason I'm kind of going after the renegade points is I don't have the achievement on the Xbox to get the 75% So that's currently what I'm doing. Trying to get to it. Presidium Embassy Lounge. Okay, so I need to go there. Right, where's the fast travel bell here? Yeah, they did miss a couple story points in this. And the privateers absolutely plundered his booty. Did you see the way he was lying on that floor? I think I need to go this way. There's somebody through here to speak to.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
You said you had a job offer.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
And now you want me to kill them all?
You want me
Got
to
it.
hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Don't pay it.
You can't negotiate with criminals.
It's too late. I transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
So I've got to
fix it. You got in over your head and you expect me to pull you out?
This is easy money for you, Shepard. I've already found her. You just need to bring her back. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Okay, I think that's it. That's all of our quests kind of handled in. We've obviously got this one to go and do now. It's a new one. I don't want to go and speak to you. What do you think? I don't think there's much else to do, so at that I'm probably going to call this it for the stream, folks. So, Raven King 64, thank you very much for watching and educating me on Monster Hunter and Elder Dragons. That was awesome. In the link in the Twitch chat just now is a link to our community Discord. Feel free to join that if you want. Folks watching as well, if you've enjoyed tonight's stream, give us a follow. Every Monday night about this sort of time, 7 o'clock UK time, I stream Mass Effect until I'm finished with it. Next week we're going to be going to Vermeer, so big story mission. But yeah, that's going to be us for tonight. If you're watching on the YouTube, when it comes out on YouTube, because I do put them there, link to the community Discord will be in the description below. But